now. Okay, let's see. YouTube. YouTube works now. Good. Perfect. Yay, we have YouTube. I think YouTube streaming is just a bit weird. A bit odd, even on my perspective, like from my POV. It's just a bit odd every now and then. This is also because I have to use like a plugin on OBS to stream on both, and then yeah, it's a bit tough sometimes. Oh, Mel first pick, nice. Hello, how are you? I'm great. A little bored, that's why I want to stream. I was like bored, so I want to play the game. Because I like League of Legends, it's fun. Very fun game. Heavy Game Sagas next week, so SoloQ match. Oh, good luck. I hate exams. I hate people testing me and assessing my power level. Bro, I wanna, you know, do things for myself. I don't care what you think. Well, it's alright. I hate when people give me grade. Like, damn. It's like you can't be yourself. You gotta be 10 out of 10 every time. Otherwise, you're not good. Tried out Jinx and 2/3 for wins so far. Do you mean 2 wins, 1 lose? I mean, that's good. I mean, that's pretty good. It's positive. The build has been helping me pop off recently. Nice. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. This Yuntal build path, not build path. The build path is bad. This is the build path we need. Look, that one. But Yuntal build is okay right now. It's good. I just want them to make this build path. Please, Riot, make that build path for me. That would be so nice. I would love that so much. It probably won't happen, but like, damn, they're actually making us buy BF sword and slingshot. Damn. Bro, do League employees play their own game or not? I was to get over the BF sword bump is chill. I feel like even after that, the slingshot is very not good. Like, what is their team, by the way? ARAM team comp. We might go collector here, guys. Maybe one game. I'm just saying 4 squishes. I mean, like, come on. Or collector rapid fire or something. I don't even know. Assassin, there we go. Akali, Kha'Zix, perfect. Just kill enemy. Could buy Serpent Fang against Shen. That would be so funny. I could actually do it. Could go Biscuits Boots, but whatever. I'm going collector. I think this game is just, you have to go collector in this game. I'm cool. Screw Yuntal pathing. All my homies hate Yuntal pathing. Yes, we all do. We all share the same sentiment. Which is not good. That's whatever. Hopefully they change it soon. We'll see. If not, whatever. It'll be a funny game. That's for sure. I'm going Serpent Fang. Collector Sumper second. They have double barrier. Lux gives shields. Might go Solari. Shen ultimate. I deny that like crazy with Serpent. Let's do it. Let's go. That'll be funny.
truly repugnant retinue will face off against some other gruesome gaggle of freaks.
I think they are gonna invade. I don't think so. They might, but I don't think so.
On.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Guess I'll go ruin someone else's day. Wonder how long they'd stick me in Stillwater if I grabbed this and ran.
Minions have spawned.
Maybe I did change, but you changed more.
By the way, we have Sunday LP, that's nice. I feel like GM is 350 or something already. It's insane how fast it goes up. I have to pick up the pace. It says Real is wild, you know?
How do you know that?
He's in trouble.
Oh, what are you doing here?
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, we're just not gonna farm in the early game, that's for sure.
Can't believe being dead actually shut SoloQ
They're
up.
so outranged.
Part. Vi would never replace me. Not with some pelty enforcer.
Guy's dying. Didn't even see the trap there, what the hell. Jesus Christ, how much damage do you have?
Brilliant. What do you think?
What is this Ezreal player cooking? Don't even get assist. His name is Pregnant Pink Pig 666. He probably has mental health issues. We can't blame him too much.
I got a knack for burning buildings. Blowing up buildings.
Sorry Marco, I was zoned out.
On to the next case.
Oops, I missed W.
People saying you're not alone like it's a good thing.
Damn. Look, I can't. I can't.
Guess I'll go ruin someone else's day.
An ally has been slain.
I'm out of here.
The kick start. Yippee! Yippee. Buying 2 potions. This is rough.
really did a number on me, huh? No, I don't know which number.
They can't. Fortunately. It's okay. It's fine. They have no real team comp. I'm not worried about mid lane game. Wait until Kha'Zix gets 2 evolutions, Akali gets level 11, like they're not gonna play the game.
Sleep, croak.
Funny, I feel like Jinx is unpickable into enemies that I can't read. That can access backline while you have no poke.
Maybe I did change.
Charms seem to be
You
very little
changed
agency
more.
like Casey and Tristana. I mean, all you need to do is know that you're weak early game. And you're weak against dive. Right? You need to acknowledge that and play according to position better. Right? That's what you need to do. No? Sure, if you don't wanna pick Jinx, okay, but I pick Jinx every single game first pick and I don't care. They just play differently. They have tough champions to play against. Right? This is the only thing I can do. Unless I don't wanna pick Jinx.
Slippery as it
has been slain.
Peel
Gonna
those
push this. This is like a whole wave.
talking.
Not even buy alibis. I'm not going Cull. We go Collector. The one dealing item.
For our safety, really. How else can we protect us?
I like Untal first. It's like you don't get much damage. Collector first, extra big. Take 3 kills on Katie. Not worried about later. Even Shen ults will be useless if I go Serpent second.
Can't believe being dead actually shuts Silco up. Part.
I will not push this. Kha'Zix is top side. If I push this, there's a high chance like I'm gonna be in a bad spot.
I don't want to kill you again.
I have to stay so far away.
On it.
That's so annoying.
Already. I'm ignoring you.
Damn, I didn't get killed. That's fine. He's dead. Hopefully. Actually, is she? Barrier meta. Is Akali still bot? What? She was recalling.
And people.
Whatever. Can you recolor now?
No matter what I do, always right there. People saying you're not alone like it's a good thing.
I get 4 out of 6 minions every wave, I'm gonna be happy. That's all I need. My Maokai goes around the map and does things.
Guess I'll go ruin someone else's day. Banish the shadows. As expected. Save it, no
Damn.
more holding back.
I got caught. Turbo one shot and help. One ability I'm dead. I was just thinking Caitlyn be out of control. Oh well. We'll kill her later.
Sometimes family's just a girl, a recently deceased Kim Baron, a one-armed killjoy, and her long-thought dead sister. Maybe I did change, but you changed more.
Okay, only Ezreal could be here. He's not.
Ally has been slain.
Inbound!
Risky to stay for this, but I get money, I get money. Nah, I'm chilling.
Being dead actually shut Silco up.
There's a weakness in the enemy's defense.
Don't want to kill you again.
Hope I can kill Ezra.
Time to blow
Being
this
smart to recall
joint.
before die. And engage.
This is so clever. Can we get to the shooting already? What do you think?
Did the sapling just bark? What the heck?
As expected. I already told you, I'm ignoring you.
I don't think I can ulti actually, they're all ranged. That is the way too early. Oh, never mind. A bit later. I can actually ult because they went melee to it for some reason. They all stay ranged away from it. Like that, my ult never connects. Ah, we lost that. That touched me. Call that bullshit.
I got a knack for burning bridges, blowing up buildings, and people. No matter what I do, it was right there.
Sure. I'm rotting the around. My red buff. Look at my wave.
Guess I'll go ruin someone else's day. Maybe I do.
That's why I need Serpent Fang. That Shen shield is huge. Like 1,000 shield. Oh, I need Serpent Fang. Gonna ruin him. Relax, you mister. God damn. Getting damage right now. Infinity Collector. Gets a couple crits, you're dead. Yep. Tony, should I take out a high interest loan to pay for the new Jinx skin? A hashtag Emerald Jinx one trick. What the hell? Is this like a meme question? By the way, first of all, the skin is not available anymore. You can never get it again. Second of all, taking a loan for a skin is just a bad decision. It's just a skin, you don't need it. Legit, you don't need it. The skin is useless. It doesn't give you anything.
That really did a number on me, huh?
I can use E. Nah. Just waiting for my moment. I just gotta play it very safe. Because I get hit by something and I'm dead. Anything. Anything connects, I'm dead.
Can't believe being dead actually shuts Silco up. For the most part. Don't want to kill you again.
Right. Did anyone buy the set skin? I never saw it in game, I never seen it either.
What do you think?
I just don't think it's that popular compared to the Jinx one. It's that simple. Like there's way more Jinx players than set players, you know? Like it's very simple. 26-0, oh my god. But Gragas has 2 items, even though he's 0-5. That's actually very impressive. Got more items than me. Why? Why does he have more items than me? I have more CS and an extra kill.
Already told you. I'm ignoring you.
Then the ADCs just don't make money in League. And the ADC items are the most expensive as well. That's kind of wild.
I got a knack for burning bridges. Blowing up buildings.
You could bomb, do you have flash? No, okay, never mind.
Shine bright.
If you are gonna engage me into Maokai ulti, no? Second Drake, it's fine. Can even give the third one. We just need, right now we just need time. Kha'Zix already one-shotting people, Akali's one-shotting people. Just need a bit more time.
People saying you're not alone like it's a good thing.
Excuse me?
Been looking for you.
Oh my god. Okay, we get one kill here. Huge shutdown. You can't lose mid though.
Watching everyone I care about just, you know, eat it, take a big sleep. So,
faster.
Where you think you're going? Maybe I did change, but you changed more.
Buying the third for sure. Yeah. Can make my way there.
Enemy has been slain.
Get mid wave.
How did you know that?
There's nobody. Our team cover is just better. I shouldn't do like that. Let's see, use the ult. When it connects, it does nothing.
Can't believe being dead actually shuts SoloQ up. Art?
Getting so many resources though is very nice. And teammates can win because, you know, they're playing against the ADCs and they are assassins. So, yeah. And once again, I'm gonna keep pushing. Because they left. Unless they didn't, in which case, I'll push. I think I'll just recall. Everybody else recalls. Let's prefer that attacker.
Stillwater's for our safety,
You can go.
really. How else can we protect us slow lives from enforced?
Okay, this is a win. Pakal is here. I'm not even getting assists, bro. Like, it's just so hard to keep up.
Ignoring you. I got a knack for burning bridges. Blowing up buildings. Been looking for you.
Maybe it's not the best. Hold on. I think I can't get the minions, it's not even that bad. Way more useful than I am.
Where you think you're going?
It's not the best fight. Could be better fights in this one. Let's get a seeking age. Or the army's position or something. Or this split. Like that. Something like that, yeah. It's a flash, that's good. Where's the Maokai ulti, bro? Why do you ulti, bro? Bang rapid fire right now. Did I make it in time here? Wish we had Maokai ulti right now, I wish.
Family's just a girl, recently deceased Kim Baron, a one-armed killjoy, and her long-thought dead sister.
You got hit.
Guess I'll go.
Boy, oh boy. Nothing can end kill me.
Isn't about you.
I think it's better. You can't end. Serpent, 1054. It's pretty good. This reduced shield, AK damage, basically damage. Yeah, just reducing all their barriers, Lux, shields, Shen ultimate. It's very good. It's a good buy here. I actually deal damage against the squishes though. Big surprise, you know. I'm building against squishes, lethality. Of course I'm gonna do damage to squishes, it makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Maybe I did change, but you changed more.
Does Runa apply Serpent? Yes. But this game I feel Rapid Fire has more value. Although Runan is not bad. Because, yeah. Runan is always good outside of combat as well. Like for farming, pushing faster. Zara, are you sure you wanna stop me? I have bigger problems in the base. Ezreal, you too, like, are you sure? Like, you wanna stop me? Bro, I'm losing the game. What a funny game, so I can say. Wait, how can you draft like this? Look at the draft. I'm level 17, Katie is level 13. I got bullied, I got dived. Both lane early game, by the way. Bro, how can you draft like that though? It's so stupid. Like, damn. Damn. They also let me just play the game for free after I got 4 plates bot lane. Like, what? That's crazy. It's insane. They just let me play the game for no reason. Honor my assassins. But Ezreal ran it down. I don't know what Ezreal did. It was odd. Cool. Didn't have the most damage, but it's not all about that. It's about the fact that I did things that are productive. Sure, teammates would have won without me, but maybe if the game was closer and Ezreal wasn't running it down, I would have made a difference, you know? That's all. Tonirel collector? No, no. It's just the fact that last game it made a lot of sense to buy collector. That's all. Because you see, I go Yuntal every game pretty much. But this game they have 2 ADCs and 2 mages. We go collector against squishies with rapid fire, serpent fang against shields. We go for that. You know, it makes a lot of sense to build like that if the game calls for it. Okay. We get Kale, Jinx, Lulu. We are scaling so hard. Oh, Mel is unbanned. First game against Mel. Oh. Uh-oh. I mean, as long as I dodge her root, I think I'm fine, no? Is Mel hotfix out? Load patch. Let me check. I don't see mid patch notes. There's no mid patch notes. Oh, they have the Lulu now. Okay. You have Giga Nautilus. They have Mel and Ambessa. Arcane comp, right there. Noxus. Right. Oh man. I just dislike dodges so much. Like, it's just so annoying. It's just so annoying, you know? Maybe play some Isaac. Let's play some Isaac. Let's open my Steam. Binding Isaac, Rebirth, Repentance Plus. Let's go. Okay. Because Crook with Q times. Q times annoying. What were you doing? I don't remember anymore. The nerds are already in the game, so at least that. Really? Are they? I didn't see it in the patch notes. Maybe actually I need to check on the in-client patch notes. Q pop. I can't check because my Q pop. Perfect. Whatever. I don't care. I really don't care about Mel. Whatever. I just don't care. Hey, I got hit? No. No, it doesn't look like, I don't know. I just don't see it in the patch notes and they usually say. LolDev Twitter said yesterday that hotfix is coming in a few hours. Oh, okay. I see. When was that? A few hours ago? I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. Whatever. If you wanna play Mel, let them play Mel. I'll just play against her. You guys out playing me. I'm so slow. 0.52 movement speed, damn. Not good at all. This is... Okay. Let's go left first. This is a mom fight, yeah. Go check out that card. Let's do it. At night from 24 to 25th they send a few hours. Ah, okay then. Means they got fixed her, hopefully. Well, they didn't, whatever. Again, I never played with or against her, so doesn't really affect me anyway. Which is not in the game for me. Secret room might be here. Super grid. Wow. Why can't I go there? It's so weird. Could take this one maybe. Anyway. Back to League of Legends, we have Lulu. Caitlyn Karma. Oh. They have Giga Range. Tonirel Piro Saber's DNI video, he do not interact. Basically, I could even make a video about it. I was thinking about making a video about it, because I feel like there's some interesting things to talk about. But basically, it's me and him explaining the same concept, except we are using different ways. You know, he says don't interact if you see, you know, mid lane being enemy bot and somebody else, like Orianna or something, because you already win. Why? Well, because if you looked at tempo lines, I explained this concept with tempo lines. It's like if they are here, they are not bots, so your mid laner that's bot gets an advantage bot. So if you don't fight mid, you are already winning, right? That's just an example. That's what he means, right? He just gamifies it a little bit and says don't interact. You know, there's a different way to explain it, which is valid, right? But the concept itself is the same. This is basically it, right? You just look at your allies, what they are doing, and look at enemies, right? So it means if they have number advantage, yeah, for the most part, yeah, number advantage. And another thing is like, look, right? Their mid laner probably beats you most of the time. You don't wanna like fight. You don't wanna challenge them that much anyway, right? It's also valid, right? Sure, you know. So yeah, that's an interesting take on it. I might do a video about it. I was thinking about it. Maybe I'll do it. Because I feel like it's an interesting concept that we can explain the same thing in multiple ways, right? I was thinking about it. I might do it. Neon Pro Player has been doing ADC guides videos too. I don't know that guy. I don't know who Neon is. Neon ADC, Neon LOL. The guy with the Ezreal profile picture. ADC guide for 2025 part 2. Okay, I mean, he's doing content, I guess. He's doing stuff. LEC Pro, good for him. It's nice to see pro players making guides. Very nice.
Jinx and her truly repugnant retinue will face off against some other gruesome gaggle of freaks.
I feel like a lot of League players are seeking like educational content because the game is like so complicated, especially if you're like a newer player. But you took a break and you came back to the game, it's like, damn, like what the hell is happening? I need guides. What the hell? Explain to somebody. You know?
I've changed.
He was LEC Pro, he isn't currently on LEC. Okay. Yeah, I mean he just moved on, right? And he's doing something else right now. Using that knowledge he learned from LEC for other purposes. It's great. Whatever goes on in Faker's mind when he's playing.
But I'm the only Jinx.
This. I can't watch his stream. I cannot watch this constantly. Like it's just too it's too much. I can't. Bro, like what the hell, bro?
Like the people on the posters, folks.
I don't really use F keys because I can just click on the map and I can see, hey, look, what the hell is going on here? And I don't want to like look here. No, I always want to see here, not right on him. Or when I scout out the map, I want to see enemy HP because I play Jinx. Let's see if I can ult. I don't care about my HP or my teammate, whatever. Yeah.
Jinx? Powder? They were never that different anyway. That's right, folks! Your big ol' hero has arrived! Hold your applause.
She has headshot, oops. Oh, come on. All the minions are focusing the same one. Do I get hit here? Or not? It's rough.
Show them what surviving in the Undercity turned you into. All this guilt. Can't feel it anymore. Get out of here. Lock me out on me. Things aren't gonna change unless we make them.
Where are they?
Inbound!
Playing further.
Let's try not to do
Let's reverse stop. Nice. Good job, gamers. Couldn't help that I was like legit a handy help.
I'm a role model now. People look up to me. I gotta set a good example.
This one is fresh. It's gonna camp here is top maybe.
Maybe I should have known better. But I didn't.
Headshot. Never lost.
So use rocket for that minion.
Unfortunately for you, people are counting on me. I hope. Ah, you should have. Double kill.
Maybe not that one. Maybe that one we don't do.
Break the cycle.
Turret hit her! No! The choppers were so perfect. His turret hits her.
Redemption.
Let's shove this. Get the hell out.
Not raising a flag. Just retreat.
We got call. Why not? I like Bankal, just because first Titan Spike when you go Yuntal is not important. By Yuntal you are like, whatever. I do stack it anyway, doesn't give me anything, doesn't have a good passive, whatever. Right? So it's like you go for the second item, Spike, which Cull helps you for that. Great. And Cull helps you early game. Here buying Cull is better than buying like Dagger. Cull is nice. Attack damage early game is better than attack speed early game on Jinx. On Kog'Maw, for example, sure is different because it deals percentage and stuff.
Way. Selfless hero coming to save the day. Now we'll talk.
The return to Yuntal build on yes, like Yuntal got Giga buff. Very good.
I've changed before.
This turret is actually in shambles. It's almost gone. It might dive us as well.
As expected.
Oh, really? Damn, that's annoying. Not missed. Because she used net like that. You expect to blow. Jesus Christ, he just comes in and just kills us like that. Oh well. Caitlyn Karma, be like. You know what's weird? Like, why do mid turrets and top turrets have fortification? I never understood that. Why do they have the fortification and bot turrets don't? Is that weird?
Blue hair,
I never understood that concept. Like, I legit don't understand. Like, what's the purpose? What's the meaning? I can't figure it out. Because it's two people in lane. How does that even interact? Anti-lane swap. But it's like, what's wrong with lane swaps?
try to be like the people on the posters, folks.
Just imagine both teams swap. It's like, and this fortification stopped and nothing bought. It doesn't matter. Jumpers were great. Get out. How is she escaped? That's so frustrating actually. Look at that HP. Thank you, Lulu. Freedom Punch, America! Kali is the most American champion ever. And maybe Gragas. I will not mention why Gragas though. Probably know it already. Nice flash puzzle. What is Gali doing? Giving me free kill. Okay. How much did you have to spend for the skin? It's only $50. I did not, Irish pity, I did not get the skin earlier, which is expected. I wasn't ready for it. But you know what? I don't care. I'm the Jinx guy on the internet. It was worth it for me. It's a business expense. It's all good. It has been slowed. Still minute 12, by the way. It seems like we've been in the game for 30 minutes already. Only minute 12. It's insane. This game has been so eventful.
Surviving in the undersea, trying to end
Did not mean to press jumpers, but don't think it's problem.
Never fought.
Am I hinting here? Slightly. I'm actually hinting. All I have to do is not go first of all, and then if I go, flash out of Karma Root, because I realized they hinted. Just run me down though. I couldn't kill Karma in time. My mistake. I messed up. Shouldn't matter that much, whatever. Happens. If I int once per game and I lose every game because of it, then the game is just not balanced. It's so good. Dying once doesn't matter. Okay, they're going on the bomba guy. Never mind. Black Cleaver on Jace first. Damn,
Unfortunately for you,
it's impressive.
people are counting on me.
I don't mind that. It's gonna help me deal damage. That was a teleport, I think, right? Yeah. Just flew over the map.
Never falter.
No, don't hit the cannon! What are you doing? You stole it from me. It was perfect health and you just hit it.
Diana.
Keep 'em coming! On your mark! Run! On your mark! Run!
Enemy rampage.
For folks!
I don't know how that first sighted.
Kill.
Should I have went there? Like, yeah, maybe, but I did not see a reason to fight. Ow.
Make way! Selfless hero coming to save the day.
Never falter. Fancy a treat?
Having no mana right now sucks. How is he not dead? Oh, the turret got destroyed. Bro, I stopped hitting him because I saw the tower shot go towards him when he's 100 health. But the turret gets destroyed so he doesn't die anymore. It's so sad. But because I'm buying the fear on Jinx. In future I have to. I like it. I need that reset for more mana. I'm used to no mana.
On my inside.
Can't even basic attack. I know you play Jean, you have 4 shots, who cares? Play Jinx, you have to go melee. If you don't have mana. How about we don't?
Don't try to be like the people on the posters, folks.
It's gonna hurt.
I feel
Oh. The base attack didn't go through, never mind. Thought I was gonna get headshot in base.
help me out.
Guys, the squishes are here. Where's Mastery though? Do a shot for E. He comes here with that.
Jinx, powder? They were never that different anyway.
Should try to go. Try to do it. The guy's still dead. Nice polymorph actually. The guy's a tank.
Dear friends,
He's got no flash. He's got ulti though. Where did Jace go? I don't get it. Where did he go? Is the shit full 8 health? He's a frontline, he's playing tank. He's not frontline, he's full health behind us. That's yikes. I don't get it. I really don't. Got revive by action? Okay then, okay, sure. My bad. I thought he just is not here. I thought I saw him with us at the start and I'm like, where the hell is he? I didn't know. Did he got one shot? Did he just get one shot?
Match to end all rematches.
I guess they're strong. It's fine. It's all good. See my items. Another great polymorph. And we can win.
There's some peace. More like an
Guys.
acceptable call to action.
Time to go. In front line. Any going forward in the chat. Got flash again. Ah, I'm dead here. Where's the doing chase? Polymer? Stop polymer. A mastery that's fed is so scary. Unless you have Malzahar. Even then, you know, like, faces exist. Ah, lucky. I ended once, but is that enough to lose the game? I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Lee client is not responding. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, we tried. Okay, okay, let's do this, guys. So I want to talk about the Saber video. Saber's video. I want you to hydrate. And I also want to talk about like what to buy early. I want to make like kind of a guide because a lot of people ask me, when do you buy curl? What do you buy if you can't afford the BF sword and stuff, right? I want to make that as well. So let's see. I'll turn down the music a little bit. Just take it slower. I need to make a new item set here. Or actually, let's see. Do we talk about the faker video first? Faker video? Saber video? Or do we talk about the items first? What do you guys want? The Saber. DNI strategy. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. I think let's talk about Saber first. I want to see Saber. Okay, so Saber made this video the other day, 2 days ago, called "This DNI strategy is how I have 80% win on ADC in my last 25 games." So a lot of people just talk about it. I want to check it out. I only watched like a couple, maybe 1 minute here and there at the beginning, and that's it. I don't really know what this video is all about, but I think I can give some intake on this and what my opinion is about what he's about to say.
DNI means do not interact.
Okay.
If you're like me, you're an ADC main who's been struggling to be relevant this season, let alone
Yes, actually, yes, at the start. Now, not really because of the item changes, but at the start, wow.
carry games. My win rate at the beginning of this season was literally 30%. This is what my
Me too.
match history looked like.
Now it's 50%. It's good.
So after this, I got coaching from the rank 1 bot laner, Cupid, and I figured out the strategy to win on ADC. I went from this to this.
Magic. It's magic.
Okay. In my last 25 games, I went 20-5. Half of those games were duo with a Thresh main, and my record without duo is 9-2. My 5 losses included a 4-15 mid laner, a jungle who quit at the 2nd minute mark, and a ghost cleanse Yumi.
Nice. That's cool.
Okay.
I haven't gotten one of those in a while.
By the time you finish this video, I promise you, you will understand what you need to do to carry on ADC. Like I clearly have figured out.
Okay, I think I know what this is about. Right? It's about, I'm gonna have my map here as well. I have this nice little map I always use to explain things. And it's basically don't talk about how like you should play with your teammates. You should not play like outnumbered, and it's like tempo in general, right? But let's see.
All right. So DNI is a strategy where you do not interact with the enemy mid, jungle, or top. If you see them on your screen, you don't click towards them unless your team is already fighting them. Okay. One important phrase to keep in mind is if they're on your screen, you are already winning. If you want.
Okay, so one thing here already. Okay. One thing is very important is, let's say, I know he's red side, right? He's red side here. Okay, we're going to use the red B. This is him, right? He's here with his support, for example, right? And it's like, okay, you right now see the enemy bot, right? Cool. It means you can interact, right? Well, in Fog of War, you have this. You really can't interact, right? So, okay, I feel like by you see means you know they're there, okay? Because if you just don't see somebody, you can't assume they're not here. You have to assume they're here. That's number one, right? That's for sure. Probably is going to mention it, hopefully, but we'll see. Let's see.
On the mid wave,
right.
They are on your screen. You're already rated winning. You just need to not die. Okay? So why DNI? This is a clip back before I understood this. I am a 3-item Caitlyn fighting a 1-in-5 Wukong. I literally hit everything, and I still died. Okay?
Okay. I mean, yeah, this is, you know, like, people always say, like, ADCs are like, I'm fed. I have, like, 3 bloody items. Wukong has, like, 1 item, right? But why the hell is he winning against me? Because this is the ADC class, okay? This is the class we're playing. We're playing glass cannon, okay? Most of the time glass. The cannon part, maybe after 3 items, right? But before that, we're just glass, okay? That's what we need to get to understand, right? You cannot go melee 1v1 somebody. If you're 1v1ing somebody, melee, you're gonna lose. It doesn't matter how bad he is, how good you are gonna lose. It's the part of the game, it's how it's supposed to be. Because you have the range advantage. That range is OP. Having insane range in League of Legends is so overpowered. If you don't use it, you have nothing anymore, right? That's the thing.
Here's another clip from yesterday. I walked up to Kennen to defend the pink, and I just lost my entire health bar for free. This one's a funny one. Kennen literally...
Cool. About this, right? I walk to Kennen and lose my entire health bar, right? So here, I think he's gonna say, right? You know, seeing Kennen equals win because Cho pushes bot for free. Remember to don't interact, right? Okay. replace Cannon with Samira. And Pantheon is the support, I think. And Cannon is mid. Should we interact then? No. You know why? Let's draw this on the map. This is actually a great example to draw on the map. And I'll show you this. We have people here. Okay. Who's mid laner here? Cannon, right? Fiora there. Enemy jungler. I don't even know where are they. Enemy jungler could be anywhere. Doesn't matter. Whatever, right? And your jungler is top. Cool, right? So this concept, right, that is explaining, I refer to it as tempo and tempo lines. I use lines, right? Being on tempo, on the front tempo line, means you're participating in the game, right? And here, if you draw the front tempo line, it's like if you are fighting Fiora, fighting around here, or trying to push bot to get turret or whatever, right? You're actually on tempo, you're doing good things, you know, you're doing good things. I think Cho'Gath is, yeah, he's around here somewhere. Yeah, right? So it's like, okay, Cho'Gath is a bit off tempo, whatever is gonna push, he's gonna get objectives, you know, cool, right? So as long as you're on this line, you're doing productive things. But in this case as well, you know, like Graves, right? He's behind tempo. Cho'Gath a little bit behind tempo. He's not quite there yet, not hitting turret yet, right? And if you look at enemies, it's like enemies, you know, they have 3 mid, their jungler could be anywhere. They're kind of on tempo, you know. Here you just don't go do anything because you're not playing together, not on tempo together, right? And also, what he's saying here as well, if you don't fight here, because fighting here could be 2 versus 4, sure, 2 versus 3, or 3v4, sorry, or 4v5, whichever is bad for you, because this is here. And when you see this, you legit don't fight. It doesn't matter who they are. This could be any. These blobs you can switch around however you want. It doesn't matter. What's important is you don't fight here, because if you don't fight here, enemies sit around here and do nothing, you're already winning because this guy's pushing, right? But it doesn't matter that the fact that that's Cannon. You can replace Cannon with Samira and it's literally incorrect to go anyway, right? That's what's important about this. So in a way, Saber is explaining the same concept I teach to people as well, but in a different way. And that's so cool because it's so amazing that we can explain one thing in multiple ways. And I'm sure there's multiple other ways to explain it as well. And I find that to be so amazing and cool. It's really cool to see that.
And I just lost my entire health bar for free.
Oh, yeah.
This one's a funny one. Cannon literally just instantly kills me. Yeah. When you see him, you're winning. You just need to run away.
Okay, here, right? Look at this. Great example. Okay, you see this? You see this? Like your teammates here are behind already in tempo. Look, they're behind there. You're sitting here by yourself. You replace Cannon with anybody, it's still not that great because like they could just jump on you anyway. You know, it's like you need to wait. Right? You don't hit minions here. You just chill, wait for Thresh to walk up, your teammates to walk up, then you can go. Doesn't even matter who it is. You're just walking alone. That's the problem here. Walking alone without your team, right?
Kills me. Yeah. When you see him, you're winning. You just need to run away. No, don't try and trap and fight him.
But it's important to know, like, sometimes the unseen enemy is the deadliest. Okay, if you don't see Cannon here, and you don't see other enemies, you still can't walk up until your Cho'Gath and Graves are closer to you. Because those 3 could be here, even though you don't see them. So you just wait for the wave to push into, you grab the wave and go with your team. Right? That's the thing. You can't rely on what you see in League. The unseen enemy is the deadliest. You just assume. You don't see somebody. If you don't see someone, you assume they're here. And you play accordingly. If you go here to catch these waves like 2v3, you don't catch the wave. You wait for your team. Wait for your team, it's 4v3 because 2 enemies are top, now you go. Right? That's the thing.
And fight him or whatever. Okay? So, if you start an interaction as ADC, you will be stat checked and you will lose 9 times out of 10.
Especially, like, it's like if you have your support, for example, right? And they can CC and so on, yeah, you can hit from side distance, sure. But, you know, if you hit a Wukong or a Cannon, that can just close the gap. Your range is useless, right? Of course you're going to lose, right? You can do that, for sure. I agree with you.
So that begs the question, what
right?
do you...
You're just not going to win. You get stat checked. Yeah, 100%. Of course, if they close the gap, you're dead. Yeah, that's ADC. That's the class we are playing, right? ADCs are good in team fights, bad at 1v1s. Yeah, it's 100% correct. I agree with you, yeah.
Do instead? And when can you interact? So you can interact when they dive you and you have some style play, or your team is already interacting with them and you can help, or you have hit your item spikes and you can fight them on equal terms. Side note, treat your sums as a way to win a force
I mean, okay.
interaction, aka them ganking you or engaging on you. Wasting enemy mid jungle top time / outplaying them is winning the game for your team. It's extremely good. For example,
Okay, so this thing about like I feel like Saber always does this. Like it's something he likes doing. It's like he likes to bait enemies. You know, it's like you bait the enemy. You know, you just waste their time. You have summoners, you let them engage on you and stuff. And they're kind of wasting their time and baiting them. But it's very risky, you know. And instead of doing that, right, this can go here. Here is like, you know, like this fight, for example, right? Do you have to take this fight and waste your summoners? You know, it's like your mid is pushing, your top is pushing, they have ults. And jungle is here, jungle is doing Drake. Actually, 2 enemies are dead, never mind, right? Instead, you could just run away. Don't bait anything, just get the hell out, get out. Because you're already winning. You don't have to bait or do anything, right?
Engaging on you. Wasting enemy mid jungle top time / outplaying them
But in this case, that's exactly what he does, right? This is good, right? This is a great example of him doing it.
is
right?
winning the game for your team. It's extremely
Right?
good.
But if he ever like tries to go in intentionally, like to bait, to use his flash that way, I feel like that's a bit
For
crazy
example,
and hard for the average player to do. In this case, he did everything perfectly. I agree with it.
You can bait enemy gank bot, and then you flash away from them, wasting their time while your jungle does something useful, like do an objective or kill solo laners.
This is like you waste their time, you use your flash for that. It's like, right, it's kind of, I don't know. It's hard to do as an average player. That's all. It's very hard to do consistently.
So here's the strategy part. Okay, this is what you do. Treat League as a minigame where your objective is to get the wave as soon as possible, and the enemy's objective is to interact with you to stop you from farming by forcing an engage. So you can do one of two things. One, push the wave first and be ready for the interaction.
Okay, so I agree with the like treat the game like a minigame. I always say like League is basically a turn-based game. It's an ADC. You go mid, you grab the wave, and then it's your turn to do something. You got the wave, you have like 30 seconds, you can do whatever, go with your team, whatever, get a camp, recall, you have so many options. 30 seconds later, you're back to mid lane, you grab the wave again, and repeat. That's ADC, right? For sure. No, but you just gotta pay attention to tempo while you do it, right? You get mid wave, if the tempo looks okay, you have your teammates, or there's no enemies around, because you see enemies are on silence and stuff, right? Then okay, sure, we can grab the wave, right? It's all good, right? And then after you grab the wave, you look around, see what you do.
Be ready to kite the interaction, run away. This is going to be jungle gank showing up in when you try and push mid, or enemy solos showing up in your lane. You can prepare flash, whatever. Or B, catch the wave second.
Yeah. So this is what I advise people to do as well. Instead, let's say you have summoners, right? You don't like try to catch the wave and then try to bait out the enemies to engage and then flash out. You could just let enemies push the wave, you catch the wave after. It's safer to do. You keep your summoners for like a team fight where maybe they're more useful, right?
In the mid game, we always get the first wave and then we move. No exception. There are exceptions to every rule, but in the last 25 games, I pretty much almost always got the wave first.
Okay, I agree with this. So this is another thing. This is a question I get so many times. It's like, my teammates are starting that fight already, but I didn't push mid yet. Right? So I have an example. I think it's going to take me a long time to find it, but I'll draw it on the map, right? This is why like pushing mid without caring, right? Teammates do whatever, I don't care. I just push mid, okay? Is amazing because this is me right here, the blue dot, red dot. And it's like my teammates were calling Atakan, enemies are going towards Atakan, it's late game, right? And here it's like inhibitor turret is up and the Nexus turrets and everything is up. It happened like a few days ago. And I'm legit ignoring what they say. I get mid wave, right? I push this and I blow the end of the game, right? Like pushing mid wave gives you so many options. First of all, you just don't lose the waves. right? Because you need items to scale to deal damage. It's amazing. Second of all, you have the options to like keep going, right? And especially if you like get out from base and you're here, it's like a fight happening topside-ish or whatever they're preparing. It's hard to follow. Especially another bad situation is, you know, like you just push mid, enemy ADC pushes mid, and it's like now they go follow through the river like this, right? And it's like, how do I join this? I flank the enemy as an ADC? It's like, it's so awkward, right? No, you push mid. You just go. With teammates are smart. They take it slow, take it easy. And then eventually they cancel recalls. You legit end the game, right? It's insane. You know, if any teammates are not smart and they still fight anyway, at least better than just trying to flank and dying. You just got stuff done. You get this, you can't end, you go take the red buff, jungle camps, you're like 1,000 gold ahead now. It's insane, right? So I agree with what I'm saying here.
Then I move to help. You can.
And sure, sometimes, you know, I heard Jack Spectra say this. Because he made a video about how to like climb out of every division. And he said like, if you want like Grandmaster and Challenger, for example, right? Up until then, go catch midwave every time without fail, don't care. Be selfish, get resources for yourself. But if you want like GM Challenger, sometimes you need to skip a wave because the fight could be more important. But that's like for such a small percentage of league players. I tell people, bro, get on mid-wave. I don't care what you're doing, and then go do something else. Wave first. You're an ADC, you rely on the wave. The wave dictates if you can move or not. That's it, right?
Can interact if your team interacts with them first, though. So let's say, for example, you got the wave and a team fight has broken out, then you can help. Why do we do this strategy? It's because the goal of this strategy is to get to the point where we have levels and items to finally interact with the rest of the enemy team on equal terms. Usually this is 3 items for ADC, but it depends on your champion. Item spikes, and mages bot lane, they spike at 1 item. Or
okay, but one thing I want to add here, because I've seen this and something I don't agree with, is the fact that, you know, I have 3 items, I can fight now. But it's like, before 3 items, can't you fight before 3 items? I mean, why not? If it's a good fight, right, you should fight. You should already look. Oh, you should count how many allies I have or how many enemies. If an enemy is not on the map, you count the enemy here. It's 4v4, okay, maybe we could fight. 3v4 or something, 4v5, okay, we don't fight, we do something else, right? Don't look at your items. Your items are like, whatever. Save with gold when you recall. Don't necessarily recall for an item, because if you recall while teammates are doing Drake, it's like you're inting, right? You can't recall for an item if teammates are Drake, and stuff like that, right? So you gotta be smart about this. Like, don't be over-obsessed over items. That's very important. Your presence alone is more important than anything, no matter what.
even half an item. So you could probably low-key start interacting with the enemy team extremely early if you play mage. That's why mages are so broken bot. Part of the reason why they're so broken bot. But yeah, for the...
I mean, kind of disagree with this. Again, like, items, sure, yeah. But if the fight is good, you don't need items. You win it anyway. Like, you being there is important.
Most ADC...
It's not like you should just avoid all the fights before 3 items. If you do that, it's like your teammates play 4v5 and game's over. Yeah, it's not good.
It's gonna be 3 items. Okay? When you are finally strong enough at 3 items with levels, then you can start looking to interact with the enemy top, jungle, mid. You just got to make sure to do your damage and outplay their damage.
Yeah, again, like, I don't have to agree with everything he says. I think he's a good player. But this, I just disagree with. You know? Yeah, I agree we are stronger at 3 items, but man, like, it's just don't over-obsess over the number of items you have, you know? It's like, don't take the bad fights, take the good fights, no matter what items you have. That's all. Don't overthink it, you know? Just simplify the game for yourself.
Okay, so I showed the DNI video to my chat, and they said it would be good if I showed an example game of what it should look like. Okay, so I'm gonna round out the end of the video by...
Don't you want to watch this whole thing example game? I feel like he explains it, and I think we could actually like skip to a couple examples, right? Here he goes over early game and stuff. I think you should watch his video instead if you want to see the whole thing. I just want to give my perspective on like the initial part, right? It's cool that he explains this tempo concept, right? With the tempo lines that will always draw, right? Tempo lines and stuff, and playing with your teammates and counting allies, enemies. he explains basically the same thing in my opinion, except in a way gamifies. It makes it a bit easier to understand for some people, right? Because some people like to understand these concepts. It's easier for them to understand the concepts if they have like set rules and how do I say it, like mini game stuff in their head always. You know, it's like, oh, these mages here, we be careful. You know, it's like we don't interact, right? Don't interact with them. I'm not strong enough, right? And I agree with most of what he said, except the 3-item spike, whatever. Like, yeah, you are strong, but you wanna fight the fights that are good, of course, no matter what items you have, right? So yeah, honestly, great video, right? If you haven't watched this, I'll link it in chat for you guys. Give it a like. I think he did a good job with this. And I'm sure he explains these examples really well here. But if you're interested, just go watch it yourself, right? That's all I want to talk about this. Good job, honestly, great, right? And I feel like a lot of people need to understand this. They need to understand the fact that ADC is a very different role than the other roles, okay? ADCs are just very fragile. You need to play very safe. You make one mistake, you're dead, okay? But you also need to understand you sign up for this. If you don't like it, then ADC is not for you. Like, come on. You play like artillery in World of Tanks if you guys played it. It's like very mobile, but you have good range and good damage, and you're squishy. Yeah, that's the role. Enemies have flash and 3 dashes. I know it's bullshit, but it is what it is. This is the game, you know? It's the game, okay? It's the game. So yeah, hopefully you see ADC in a better view right now, hopefully. Because I feel like ADC is such a fun role, but it's very misunderstood, basically, right? And I feel like a lot of ADC players are very entitled. It's like, hey, my items have damage, but I can't kill anyone, I just get one shot. Yeah, I mean, that's the role. Hello, it is what it is, you know? Yeah, okay, great video, great video. Hey man, where did you find that wallpaper on Jinx? Exclamation mark, wallpaper. Yeah. Cool. I'm glad we talked about this, we covered this. And now I want to cover this item thingy majiggy. Item set stuff. So, early shopping guide. How should we call it? How should we call it? Early shopping guide, something. Maybe you can coach Saber, Tony. What division is Saber actually? Because, like, this is something, maybe it's going to be controversial. But we all know EU West. He's an insane hard server. It's crazy above master, right? Good. But then EU&E versus North America. Which one is better? Right? So maybe controversial take. But if you look at just the amount of challenger slots and players, right? At the end of last year or something like that, I looked at OBG and I saw like the numbers of players on EU West currently on the ladder. It was like 3.8 million or something. Whatever, right? EU West. Right, actually, let me get a notepad. It's going to be easier to understand this if you look at the notepad here. Right? So let me show you this. Okay, controversial take maybe, but we could also look at whatever. So EU West had like 3.8 million, whatever, it's just what I remember, whatever, something like that. EU&E had like twice as little, less, whatever, I can't English anymore. Like 1.9 million or something, right? That was EU&E-ish. You know? Hey, Rectic with a prime, thanks so much. And then NA, I saw an A. I think it was like very similar to EU&E or something. Well, a little bit less or something. I don't remember. I feel like NA is just dying slowly. But right, this is what I saw. But then there's another thing I saw, and this was crazy to me. Right, EU West has 300 challenger slots and 700 GM slots. Right, because that's how it works. If you are top 1,000 players on the server, you're Grandmaster. If you're top 300 players on the server, you're Challenger. Your LP doesn't matter. As long as 200 at least for GM and 500 at least for Challenger. But it always gets up. Always goes up at the end of the season. Always like 1,000 for Challenger, right? Cool. And then I was on UNE. On UNE, you have 200 challenger slots, right? And 500 GM slots, right? That's UNE, okay? So if you look at the numbers here, you have 200 challenger slots, let's say, with 1.9 million. And on EU West, you have 300 challenger slots with 3.8 million, which means there's more players on slightly more slots, aka there's more players per challenger slot, so you have more competition. This is why, by these numbers alone, EU West above Master is a harder server. Because you have more people fighting for those limited slots. Because like every other division in the game, GM and Challenger are very limited. There's only a set amount of them, right? So that's how it is, okay? But on top of that, you add the fact that you have pro players, and streamers. Right? Let's make this larger. Okay? You have pro players, and streamers on EU West. And on UNE, you don't really have many streamers and pro players. Not that many. Okay, not that many. Let's be honest. There are not that many. Let's just be honest, right? Cool. Now, this is why we all agree US is harder than UNE. Cool. Okay. Now, North America. Does it have 200 slots like UNE? I mean, the server size is the same. Roughly, right? Well, you'd be surprised. North America has 300 challengers and 700 GM slots. You'd be surprised. And this, by definition, ignoring pro and streamers, this, by definition, makes UNE harder than North America in GM and Challenger. Because the player amount is like very similar, but there's more Challenger slots. So there's less competition. Okay? We can all agree that this is a true statement. Yeah, that's how it is. I was so very surprised. It's like, damn. I thought NA is better. Not really. Right? UNE is very comparable to NA. But then there's a little variable. There's a little variable that's very hard to think about. Or like, it's very hard to say how much it skews the numbers. Because on NA, unlike on Europe, right? In Europe, you have two servers. The most popular one gets all the pro players and streamers. The least popular one doesn't have that many pro players and streamers, right? But in NA, there's one server. So in NA, you have pro players and streamers, right? And how are streamers, by the way, how are streamers different from any normal player? Well, streamers play like the game like 6 hours at least every day. Right? They're not your average player. Okay? Streamers are just above an average player on average because they play the game more. And they live from it. Okay, so they're very similar to pro players in a way. They want to be as good as they can, right? So now, the pro players and streamers in NA, are they enough to make the servers equal, right? Because if you look at the numbers here and you count, you have roughly like UNE has roughly around 50% competition more than NA. Right? Because you have very similar amount of players. I don't know exact numbers. I check them. I feel like checking them at the start of the season is bad. You should always check them at the end of the season because that's when everybody had time to play at least a few ranked games, right? So it's like you have 50% more competition on UNE, right? Because there's 50% less slots, you know? Or not 50%. I don't know if the math is correct. I think you know what I mean. Whatever, right? These numbers are not 100% correct, but the idea, right? And it's like, are the pro players and streamers on NA enough to make this statement equal or this way even? I don't know. And it's very hard to say, right? I think the only way to say is to look at the amount of pro players you have on this server and on UNE as well. And it's like you just... Yeah, it's like if you have 100 pro players here, then maybe the numbers are like this. If you have 100 pro players and streamers on NA in high-elo. If they occupy 100 challenger slots, let's say. You have something like this, and the servers are equal. Do we know? We don't know, right? So it's very, very hard to say which server is better unless you play on both. But the problem is, if I play on NA, I play with 200 MS. I don't want to do it. It's unfun for me. Okay? So, yeah. And even it has more one tricks though, that's not good for overall level. How do you know that? How do you verify that? I feel like it's impossible to verify that. And somebody being an OTP, in my opinion, doesn't make them a worse player. If anything, it makes them a better player because they're OTP, they play their champion like crazy, they climb higher than somebody that switches champions like Sox. How do you know? How do you say what's right? You don't know. Same with here. Like, I don't know. Because, you know, at the end of the day, EUNE does have some pro players and some streamers. Look, I streamed on UNE. I got challenger on UNE, no problem. 1001 LP. You have like CPM and some other people, Romanian guys, also like stream and play on UNE from time to time. You have Desperate Nasus, a lot of people know him. Yeah, he's playing US, he's insane. But bro, he got rank 1 UNE, so he's playing on that. So it's not like they have 0. And then, the amount of pro players in NA, for example, is it, you know, let's see, lots. For example, US has lots of pro players and lots of streamers. Is NA some pro players? Is it NA lots of pro players? Or just average? You know, because that's what I'm thinking here. Like average, because there's only one servers. So at the end of the day, is this difference enough to make the servers equal, the same, better? I don't even know, right? It's very, very, very hard to say. You know? It's just... at the end of the day, if you ask me if EUNE is worse than US, then UNE is better than NA or not, or who knows what, my opinion would be more like EOS definitely better than both EOS, UNE, sorry, and NA. US definitely better, above GM, like GM Challenger, right? But very high elo. That's all I'm caring about. Below Master, Diamond, in my opinion, the servers are just doesn't matter, man. It could play whatever. Play whichever server you want, it doesn't matter, right? But then EUNE and NA is more like a question mark. Equal-ish, but not really, because these factors are here, and this disparity between Challenger slot, GM slots, and... Right? And then you look at here, let's say Challenger, another good argument. Challenger cutoff. Right now, EOS Challenger cutoff is 611. It only started a few days this season, by the way. GM is 383. Go to UNE. GM is 212. Challenger 500. It's still not full. Then you go to NA. Challenger is 500. GM is 200. So already by definition, EUNE, you need more LP to get GM in UNE than in NA. They didn't even fill the GM slots in NA. Meanwhile, in US, look at this. Right? And EUNE is still going up. So by definition, if you ask me, in my opinion, EUNE is better than NA. Just because a lot of US players are also playing on UNE. And if you look at the numbers with LP, the numbers don't lie. Okay? Right? So, this is... sometimes like you see people like shit talking UNE players, but the people that shit talk are actually from NA. You know, the people that shit talk UNE players a lot of times are from NA, and it's like, brother, what the hell? UNE is better than your server, the shit talk and stuff like that, right? But it's like, personally, I don't really care about the shit talk and stuff like that. But it's like, it's funny, you know. What about Korea and US? I actually have no idea. I think Korea is just better, right? Look, 701. The numbers don't lie, right? Look, it's like makes a lot of sense, right? Because Koreans, I think, have more players as well, right? I don't know. I actually don't know. Right? But this is the information I know, right? And this is my opinion. IMO. Actually, not my MO. I think a lot of people can agree if you look at the data. This is probably correct. But yeah, I mean, does this mean anything? By the way, does this mean anything? It doesn't mean shit. It just does not mean anything. If you, let's say you are inspiring, you wanna be a pro player, and you are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna hit challenger, best server US, we go US, we hit challenger, then I'm gonna be a pro player. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, I feel like for pro players, like for pro in general right now, people don't really scout out like this from SoloQ. You need to seek people that work in pro play and stuff as a player. Nobody's gonna really search for you. You need to go search for people. That's the thing. You know, sure, your SoloQ rank helps, but you still need to search. You need to look out for stuff in teams and stuff. You never really get recruited anymore, right? But again, for the average player, bro, like choose the set with lowest ping. It does not freaking matter. And if you're living in Europe, in my opinion, you should try to, if you're serious about the game and you want to get like GM and Challenger, brother, play EU and E first. It's going to give you such a big confidence boost. You're going to need it. Because once you go to US, you're going to cry. Okay? I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. EU and E, I reached 1100 LP Challenger. And EU West, I was like maximum like 700 LP. Right? So, well, there's a difference. And the players are insane on the US. It's insane. And just go play Korea. Again, like the problem for me, I can't go on other servers. I have ping issues. You know, they're far away from me. So I only play on Europe, UNE and US, right? And instead of just playing on US because, hey, I want more of a challenge. UNE, I just play UNE, I get challenger. Wow, woohoo. Nah, whatever, right? US is more mysterious, you know, more of a challenge. Cool. I'm glad I talked about this as well. Tony Korea bootcamp incoming. I don't really like traveling. I don't really like it. So, I don't know. Never know. Never know. Cool. What if they merge UNE and US? That would be funny, but I don't know if I would do it. I wouldn't mind it because I hate playing on two accounts, you know, on two servers. Would be funny. I wouldn't mind it. I personally would be okay with it. I would not mind it. Because it makes EU more united. I don't know why there's two servers, but they are, so yeah. But yeah, I forgot to mention this as well. It's like a lot of UNE players are also US players. I think I mentioned it, right? So this number is actually, you know, even better. Alright. For example, I'm currently slumping and I can't even get out to D4. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Probably just can't find a champ for myself. I don't think the champion stuff is the biggest problem. It's like your average like game knowledge and how you see the game and you pay attention to tempo and team play and so on is most of the time the problems for most players, right? Mechanics are hardly ever a problem. Like I coach a lot of people like every week and I see people's problems all the time. It's like nobody really has problems with their mechanics unless they're a new player. If they're a new player, like just gonna learn mechanics anyway. Doesn't matter. It's okay, right? It's just game knowledge. Game knowledge. Get your champion. Your builds are always fine. Game knowledge. Game knowledge. Game knowledge. Right? That's the most important thing. All right. I want to talk about the early shopping stuff. Let's see. How am I gonna do this? Let's say. Okay. I actually know how to do this. Okay. We get Yundal in here. You get boots. I never recommend starting boots though. So I want to make a guide about what do you buy first recall? What do you buy second recall? You can afford BS or what do you do? I want to make a guide about this right now. And I'm just thinking about exactly how to do it. There were too many players and EU servers had constant stability issues. But I figure I learned how to scale it by now. And I mean, I don't see why, you know, you have two servers. EUNE and EU West are very close to each other. One is in Frankfurt, and I think the other one is in Amsterdam, if I remember correctly. So they're 300 kilometers away or something. Right? So it's like, okay, this game, you just play on the old UNE server. Oh, this game you play on the old US server because it's more empty. and just put games on different, whatever, different host. It's just different host, whichever is more empty every time. And how does that affect the tech, right? I don't see it. I feel like the Riot has the tech, no problem, to merge the servers. It's perfect. There are no issues, right? I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. You know, that's what I feel. You know, game starts, you put everybody on one server. Good, perfect, right? Perfect. You know, another game starts. Oh, the other server, just switch them over, no problem, right? So it would be fine if they merge the servers. I would be down for it. I would enjoy it. I wouldn't mind it. I feel like EU needs to be more united because the whole EU and EU West disparity, like, ruins a lot of things. Brings a lot of negativity. You know, because if you play EU high elo, like Master Plus GM Challenger games, even High Diamond. There's a lot of ego happening and a lot of haha EU players, I'm this amount of LP, whatever, on US and stuff like that, and shit talk and stuff. It's very toxic because of it, because of the two server disparity. You know, it's just very toxic and it's hard, it's annoying to see. I wish they got rid of it. And one way to do is to just merge servers. And then, bro, like, you don't care about what you were previously. This is a new server. What you are now matters, not what you were, right? Okay, it's usually said by bad US players. Yeah, most of the time somebody gets master barely on US, then they go to EUW and they shit talk people while they're still stuck master. That's what happened. Rank don't matter, it's just a shine medal. 100% true. Rank doesn't really mean anything unless you're trying to go pro, but it's good for self-satisfaction, which I agree with, and I really like it as well. So I don't blame you if you care about your rank. I care about my rank too. I sometimes say I don't, but I like it. I like having a high rank, of course, you know. Don't want to have a bad rank intentionally. Okay. So I prepared some stuff here. Let's see. So I'm gonna talk about first recall based on the amount of gold you have. Right. First recall. Do I call this first recall guide? First recall shopping guide. I like how that sounds. Right. So first recall. We're gonna do like you have 150 gold. What do you buy? Right. We're gonna do you have 350 gold. What do you buy? And stuff like that. And this is what I want to do. So I want to do everything first, right? And then we're going to talk about it because, again, this will go on YouTube, of course. So, okay. Let's say we recall and we have 150 gold. What do you buy? Refillable, right? So, cool. Great. And this is assuming, because I'm doing this if you go Yuntal first item, right? Doing this for Yuntal first enjoyers. Also need to get curl in here because it's gonna be important. Okay, so 150 gold, this, 350 this. Now, I have a problem here. Guys, are you guys boot buyer enjoyers or no? Do you guys buy boots if you have 300 gold or no? Because that's interesting. And I feel like most people do, right? I think most people do buy boots early. I think they really do. So I really don't like it because I like get my first item first, right? I like buying attack damage before boots, but I think most people do. So I think I'm gonna recommend, for example, we put boots here, and if you don't wanna buy boots, for example, you can buy something from the previous tier. So this has 300 gold. Let's go magical boots. So I don't buy them. Yeah, like I can make this guide be for both players. Right, because I don't like buying boots that much anyway. And it's like if you don't want boots here, you can buy something from the previous tier. AKA, in this case, look, there's a dagger for 250, right? And I could make this 250, 300 gold or 299 gold, right? You have this amount, you buy dagger. Actually, I don't need to do whatever, everybody knows. You have 250 or 280, of course you buy dagger, you don't buy boots, right? Or you could wait in base for it, right? So first recall lowest, or like actually, I could do funny things and buy potion with the leftover gold as well, right? There's always potions. Yeah. There's always potions. Alright, you can always buy potions. And it's like, let's say you have 400 gold first recall. You buy a longsword and a potion. Right? But do I do 350 here and then make a separate thingy saying 400 and a potion? Do I do this, or do I just say, look, you have 400 gold, you buy the most expensive thing, this, and then you look at your leftover gold again, you go here, this. I think that makes more sense, it's easier. And we don't repeat ourselves. So basically right now, like, this is how I make my guide videos. You see it behind the scenes right now. This is how I make my videos. I just think this stuff through and see how I'm going to explain it while making the video and so on. Right? This is me. This is how I do it. Yeah, I think I like this a lot. This is nice. So this 250, 300 you get the boots. 300 the boots, 350 get the boots here. And now 400. What's 400? The potion, longsword, right? We have an OPGG review. We can do this, no problem. Let's see OPGG review. Right? Don't mind it. Today is like more of a chill stream. I played a couple league games, but that's enough for today. We do this video now. Let's see what we have here. Tony will ever climb. If you want to climb, you will climb. This is step number 1. If you doubt yourself, you will never climb. Look, you have games where you carry. Like Giga games. And then what? Then what happens? That's the problem. Play Lucian. No, look at this. What the hell? I feel like you need to stop doubting yourself. Stop dying 12 times. 12 times. 10 times, 10 times, 14 times. It might be a problem with mentality for you. LL Trigger. Oh my god, hello there. Yeah, I think like you can carry definitely. You can giga carry. Look at this. You can carry. But you have problems in games where it might not go your way. You probably know what to do. You have an advantage. You have the gold. You just go in. You have damage. You're Lucian. You go crazy. But in a game where you struggle early game, they, maybe your support leaves you alone or something, right? And you struggle, you don't get the lead. You need to figure out what to do there. That's what you need to focus on, in my opinion. That's the biggest thing. And if early game is so important to you as well, you could also try to pay more attention to what your support is doing. Play better with your support so you have a better early game. If your support is more aggressive, play more aggressive. They're more passive, play more passive. If you don't int early game, even as Lucian, yeah, he's an early game champion, but he also likes items. It's not like Lucian is afraid of items, So yeah, very cool. Okay. Looking forward to playing against you, Tonirel. LL Trigger. I don't exactly know who you are. Gonna be honest. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm in EOS now, ADC main. Interesting. And how come you are to this stream? What happened? 1v1 now, let's go now. Not big fan of opponents. Checking the opponents, bro. Interesting. Cool. Great seeing you here, I guess. Okay, let's get back to our early shopping guide. So this is 350. What's the next one? 550. No, 450. Curl, guys. Curl. We have curl option, guys. Like this. Curl at 450. Then buying curl is so cool. When you go Yuntal first, it's insane. Oh, another OBG review. Okay. Go like the stream, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you too as well, because yeah, you're streaming like crazy as well. You had like 10-hour stream. My boy's on the grind. Let's go. Alright. Let's see here. What do we have here? Running Diamond. Didn't play that much yet. Let's go to Rank Solo Duo, of course. Okay, so we can carry. It's good. Struggle. Mm-hmm. Okay. What seems to be the biggest problem? Here is one of those cases where it's a bit harder to tell. Like, OPG reviews don't say everything. You know, OPG is good for an overview, but it's hard to say everything that happens from OPG alone, right? Because here it kind of starts to seem like we don't have that much impact in our games on average. And we don't have that many resources either. That's what it seems like on average. But again, it's just a guess. I don't know. I feel like I also play different many champions. I feel like you need to find new ways to like impact the game better, you know your champions limits better. Play more aggressive when you're allowed to, play more defensive where you're not allowed to. And maybe if you lose the games when you're ahead as well. Maybe you just don't give shutdowns anymore that much. Yeah, it's hard to say sometimes, right? That's my guess. That's my guess. OBG reviews are not magic. I should be more selfish and get more resources for myself. I would say you should focus more on mid waves in mid game. Start with that. I feel like that's gonna help you, especially if you're diamond. I feel like if you don't do that enough, like religiously, just do it non-stop. Like you're gonna struggle otherwise. Right. Let's see. Okay. So now, I think I want to add, for example, 400 gold what you buy, because right now I'm thinking about, okay, we have 600 gold. What do we buy? We could say double dagger or like longsword dagger, right? But at the same time, you could just buy other things. It's like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here is what we're gonna do. Okay. So we're gonna do some special cases only if you need special cases. For example, at 600. At 600, curl, refill. Okay, this 600. Cool. I'm just worried about not putting potions at 400 or something, but I don't think I need to bother. Man, it's like, I can't make up my mind. It's fine. Let's do some big ones and then we're gonna refine everything. I think you guys don't know what I mean, but it's all good. So this is 600. I need to check my math, right? And what about we add 100 extra gold, 700? That's skull and a dagger, right? But here's the fun part. You say it's skull and a dagger. Brother longsword. All right. And 600. Right, 600 is... Am I not doing math properly? This is 600. So yeah, look at this. What do we buy on 600? Curl refillable, longsword dagger. Guys, right? This is why I want to make this guide, because you have situations where you don't know what to do. You just don't know what to do. Right? You can use the other thing as a divisor. I was thinking about the divisor. I completely agree with you. We could use this as a divisor or something else. Spear. We don't have the Kalista Black Spear. Never mind. What if you start with curl? Okay. Level 1. Bye. Okay. We assume you started Doran Blade and Potion, okay? We assume you started this. Let's move it up slowly. Level 1 by, and I'll put the ward. Always put my wards here. Okay. Alrighty. So, I mean, let's say you fight, first blood happens, whatever, you die, you have assist money, you have 50, you buy a potion. I feel like that's fine. But then I need to say, make a rule. If you already have a potion, you don't buy potion. If you have a potion and you could have money for refillable, you don't sell potion for refillable. I feel like these are some rules I need to mention as well. You know? Dagger, boots, no sword, refill. Sorry, curl. And now it's 600. I feel like here it makes sense, you know, it's like if you have 500 gold, you could legit just recall, buy, curl, and a potion, yeah. I don't have to make a separate thingy, like whatever. I trust my audience to be smart people. Okay. This is 600, I just gotta double check. 600 is curl, this, or longsword dagger. In my opinion, this is better. But in hard lanes, maybe this is more sustain. So I feel like it's up to you. I think I want to buy curl here, though. I'm looking at this, is like... maybe I buy curl. Yeah. We're gonna think about that later. Let's do most of them first. 700, of course, double. Wait. What do you mean double longsword? Bro, it's Yod Talbil path. There's no double longsword. So it's 700. What do we do? Because it's 750 is... wait. How much is curl and longsword? This is 800, right? My math is doing mathing. 800. Okay. What about 700? What do you do at 700? Right, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking just longsword dagger. Boots are an option. Longsword boots. $100. That's 750 actually. Longsword boots at 750. There's so many options. I didn't expect this. Damn, it's more complicated than I thought. Curl dagger at 700. I think that's the smartest thing. Yeah, I agree. For sure. Yeah, we're gonna do all the... I think we need to do every 50 gold. Right? That's 650, not 750. You're completely right. Don't worry, we're gonna double check everything. Let's do every 50. At least right now early. Because, yeah, we'll see. Another review. We have so many reviews, no problem. We do reviews today. Right? So, okay, we're in bronze here. Barely played any games, but we have time. The season lasts the whole year. Okay. Here it just looks like it's clearly resources. We don't know how to get resources. So in my opinion, you need to learn how to get resources. ADCs get most of the resources, aka CS, farm, in the early game. Mid-late game. And especially because their games are like 40 minutes, 30. You need to focus more on mid-game, how to get more resources mid-game. Okay? That's your number one priority here, in my opinion. You get more resources, you can carry your games, right? Because here it doesn't seem like you carry your games anyway. But maybe if you got more resources, or at least if you don't play very actively, trying to get an advantage through kills and stuff, try to get an advantage to farming. That's maybe better suited for a playstyle. You grab mid-wave, then do something else with your team. And repeat that every 30 seconds, yeah. And that's it. That's my opinion here. That's what you need to do. That's my guess. Oh my god, too many RPGs. Just I want to make the video. I'll make the video, guys. I promise to be watching all your videos. Nice. Welcome. Right now we are just doing a behind the scenes of how I make a video. And reviews, I guess. Because people want reviews. Okay, we're in diamond here. Only 40 games so far. Oh man, we have many champions that we play. Actually, not that three. Only like 3 champs. Twitch enjoyer. Oh my god, I'm looking at your CS. Ooh. We can get out of diamond with 6 CS a minute, really. And if you sell our items. This is probably a remake or an FF, but whatever. Yeah, like, you don't farm at all, man. Like, what the hell? You need to farm. Like, you're just behind the resources. How are you gonna deal damage if you just cannot grab waves? You're going for the fights non-stop, most likely. Especially because you die 9 times, 8 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times. You probably just go fight, fight, fight. Like, sure, you wanna fight, but you're taking the bad fights as well. You don't wanna take bad fights. Instead of taking a bad fight, go get that wave instead. Don't leave mid unless you got your mid wave already. Don't leave mid unless you got the mid wave. Number 1 rule, especially in diamond. It's so bloody important in diamond, especially because the teammates respect your mid wave. You get it. Teammates don't steal it like in iron. Everybody steals mid wave in iron, right? Okay, let me double check. 300, 350, 450, 600, right? Either for more sustain late game ish or this. I guess it's up to you. 650 is this. What's 700? Let me get curl dagger. So this is 700. Thanks. Also tried the new DNI strategy from Saver. You're lucky. I just talked about it. It's gonna be on YouTube later today and tomorrow. I have like I have 3 videos planned for the today and tomorrow. You're gonna see them on YouTube. One of them is about Saber's DNI build. So hopefully that's gonna help you as well. Imagine Saber react to any video. He reacted to one of my videos before. He did. Okay. Let's see, 700 is this. Now 750 could be Cullen boots. I don't even remember. I want to check my OPG and see, did I actually buy boots early a lot of games or not? I know this game. Why did I buy this game? Build Curl Longsword. Nice. Did I ever buy boots early game? I don't even remember what I'm doing in my games. Curl Longsword, very standard, I guess, for me. Curl Longsword. Damn, I like my Curl Longsword, don't I? Curl Longsword, Jesus. Here is probably BF. Ooh, Curl Dagger. And Potion? This could have been Curl Boots. I chose Dagger in Potion. Interesting. Going back to YouTube, I want to follow you on Twitch. Fair. I just don't read YouTube chat, guys. I'm sorry. It's hard to manage 2 chats. I don't want to do it. And Twitch, it's kind of against the Twitch TOS as well, in a way. But Slingshot here. I'm a degenerate. Why the hell did I buy Slingshot? It's so bad. I should buy Double Dagger instead of Slingshot. Okay. And I'm starting to think about, like, I'm making this guide, right? But what about the second recall? Because imagine you recall with Curl and Dagger, and your second recall you have 700 gold. What do you do then? Because you can buy Curl, you have to... Oh my god. I think I'm gonna keep it to first recall. I don't want to make it too complicated. I do not want to make this guy too complicated. But I could make options of, okay, if you started level 1, first recall this, and you have 700 gold, you buy this. If you started this and you have 500 gold, you buy this. But it's like you can adapt, can't you? But I wanna do it. This sounds fun to do all the possible situations, no? Because I could do first base and then second. But no, it's too complicated, man. It's so complicated. That would overwhelm people. Would overwhelm them. Just buy whatever else you can, starting with BF, in a way. Okay, so this is 800, 750. Now 750, like, again, like, I could just get Dagger, Curl, and Potion. Right? And it's like, if you don't have a potion, you could buy this. Or you could buy this. And I think, you know how I'm gonna put 2 options, and I'll put the option I would do first. Personally, I would buy this, because I don't like to start boots that early. I like to get my AD before my boots. So I'll put what I would do here first, and then other option that you might want instead. But this is what I would do. And here do I buy curl or do I not? Oh my god, I don't even know which one is better. It's so hard to say. I'll keep it like this. Just wait until you have 1300 gold and don't buy anything until then. I think that's not great, especially because curl exists. I think that's not great. It makes early game so much worse. Okay. First item is this. Okay. 50, 300, 350, 450. Okay. 650. Now this makes sense. But at 650, it's like I could still buy a curl and a refillable still. But this is probably better spend to spend your gold this way. 700. Yeah, this is assuming you don't go magical boots. If you go magical boots, anything that has boots, you skip. Right? You could just buy the previous tier instead. Right? You could do that. Or just buy color or something. Be a man, wait 3k and buy whole item. That's Giga Chad. Okay. 750. Yeah. I guess this. I mean, these situations happen this situation barely never happens. Because most of my games I start like a longsword. Most of my games anyway. Most of the games I recall with like 900-ish gold. Most of the games I recall 900-ish. So these early game examples are not that common anyway. Okay, let's think about... so how much is longsword, dagger? Would you ever buy longsword, dagger? I don't think I would ever do this. So this is 850 gold. But personally, I would never buy this. When curl, I think you should always start damage. So at 800, I would still go curl. This, and potion. I would still do this. Because I feel like buying attack damage first is always better. Right? What would 900 look like? The same. What about 1000? Okay, it's 450. Longsword is 350. Dagger. So how much is 2 longswords? 700 plus 250. That's 950. This is 950. Okay. How much is curl this and that? That's 1100. That's 1050. Never mind. Okay. This. Alright. So this is 1050, right? This is what I would buy, definitely. And if I have 1000, I buy this and the potion. Right? If I'm versus Soraka lane or other heavy heal, is it good to get the heal cut item? You mean Executioner Calling? Yes. If you're against Soraka, I advise to buy Executioner. I think it's fine. And you could also, like, if you go LDR second or Mortar Mind second like myself, it's amazing transition into it. Right? And at 800, I guess you could legit buy this against Soraka. But do I want to mention this in the guide? Against Soraka, you could buy this, I guess. I mean, I'll keep it there. Versus Soraka. Versus Soraka. Only versus Soraka. I feel like it's so necessary against her in lane sometimes. Only if you want to, I guess. You don't have to, just curious. I'm thinking about adding it just in case, because it's a good idea. Why not? Because for sure, at least one person is going to think about it. So might as well put it there. I'm just double checking my math, because it's embarrassing if I don't make the correct calculations. It's so embarrassing if I don't. But it should be fine. Double checking it is. 1050. Okay, next we have curl, sword. Why do I want double sword? I always forget about, and this is so stupid, double sword, what? I'm so stupid. There's no double sword, I always forget, man. Like, there's no double sword in Yuntal, it's so frustrating. So what do you get down in 50? Double dagger. And boots here as well. So this is 7. This is way too expensive. Hold on. This should not be here. This should be higher up. So this is 850. No, I would never do this. I would never do this. Nope. Nope. This is much better. It's much better. So how do we fill the gap here? At 950, would I buy anything else? 1200 rough boots. At 1200, let's see. So around here, right? Curl, longsword, right? This is 800. And then 2 of this is 500, right? That's 1300, never, right? So I think we are stuck with this still and refillable. How much is this? This is 1200, right? First base. This is what you buy. But basically priority is BF sword, then curl, then longsword, and then daggers. Or boots if you really like boots, I don't. I think that's the priority. You just buy the most expensive one and go down, right? Curl is good. Like, curl is great right now, if you go Yuntal. Just because first item is less important compared to 2 items, when you're stronger. So it's okay to delay your build a little bit. That's kind of what I'm feeling. That feels nice as well. How to stay calm when you get 10 games in a row, champions that are not support, mostly AP mid, and enemy gets every time support for support. I mean, I don't mind having Silas support. I don't mind having Zeraf, Velko support, Lux support. They are great picks. You just need to adapt with their playstyle. All the time they're going to play more aggressive. You need to be more aggressive. Try to go in more often. Follow them. Play with them. This is the most important thing you can do. You know? So, yeah, sometimes it's rough. It is what it is, right? But you need to follow them better. You need to play with them better. Yeah, sometimes they're going to int. It is what it is, right? Always. But enormous support ints as well every now and then too. I wonder if I can close the gap here with something. 850. There's a big gap. Refillable, yeah. Curl. Longsword. This is 800. And refillable is 950. Okay. Great stuff. I never really like buying 2 potions, so I'm not going to keep anything at 900. 150. Where is the blue art instead here? Nah, whatever. Enemies get Leona, we are perma-stunned to death. I mean, hey, this is what it is. Okay. 950. At 1000, there's nothing at 1000, really. There's nothing at 1000. This is Curl, Longsword, Dagger. Okay. If Sword, of course, here. Okay. And I feel like after you got your BF Sword, you could just go, okay, I got my BF Sword. I have 300 gold left over. You scroll up, you go to 300, boom, you buy this. I bought BF sword, I have, I don't know, 700 gold left over, because you recall 2000 gold somehow, right? You got a double kill. You go scroll up to 700 to buy BF curl dagger. I feel like this is the perfect way to do this. We stop at BF, right? So I'll just say 1300 plus BF plus scroll up and select what you have left over. Actually, scroll BF plus BF plus leftover gold is, how do I say, leftover, I don't know how to say this, but buy something with whatever gold you have left over. I don't know how to say it in words. Scroll up and spell leftover gold. Cool. Hey, turn up, you're good again. You build? No, you're Yuntal, LDR, Infinity Enjoyers into Runa. I just want to make a guide about first recall, because a lot of people ask me that all. Okay. It'll be a short one probably, but I don't mind making short videos every now and then. Sometimes all you need is a short video to learn a lot. Okay, let me double check here, right? So you recall, you have first, there's first blood happening in Vades, you only have 50 gold, you buy a potion, sure. 150 is just a refillable, sometimes it happens if I mess up early. 250 is just a dagger, or refillable. Would I buy a dagger or refillable here? This is actually a good question. Is dagger better? I mean, stats. This is not stats. I would say hard lane this if you already used your potion and you died very early. Nah. Just go dagger. It's easier. You go towards Junta faster. It's fine. Alright. And let's say you had one of these bad bases, and next time you recall, you have 800 gold, right? You could just go here and buy curl longsword after you got your dagger. So we don't really need to talk about second recall that much, because you can adapt. Right? Refillable is stats, those 100 effective HP. Fair. You know what? I'll put it here. I think it's fair to put it here, because some people really like having potions. They really do. I don't like having them. I don't care about potions that much, but I feel like they're good. That's why I buy refillable and stuff. I'll put it here. I think it's fair to put it here. Why not? I'll just keep it there. I think it's okay. It's good to put it there. Okay. So this is okay. Okay, 250 for sure. This is only in hard lane. Yep. 300 is boots. 350 is this. Okay. Or 300 could be dagger and potion, right? But personally, I would buy boots. I don't even know. I probably would buy boots here. I think I would buy boots anyway to get back to. If I'm forced to recall a 300 gold, I feel like I messed up. Actually, I should do this as well. By the way, I'm not doing this. I should do this, bro. Full screen. Let's go. There we go. Should have done this a long time ago. Okay. Damn, I'm not used to seeing the client full screen. Oh my god. Because it's 2K resolution. It's insane. 350 this. Now 400. You know what? I feel like I want to include all the potions, because I think it's fine. And I'm basically making this guide for like newer players-ish. And people that never really paying attention to this stuff. But that's why I wanna like make sure I cover like pretty much every situation. Because yeah, I could say something is obvious to me, but it's not obvious to somebody else, you know? So this 400, 450, cool. Cool is amazing, yeah. Now 500, right? Kind of potion. I wish there was a better, easier way to move this around. You have to click on this arrow. I feel like this item set feature is very, very good. But it's a bit outdated. They could make it better, but it's just not on their priority list. That's it. Which is fair. Do I care about 550 though? 150. At 200 there's nothing. And that's okay, because it's nothing. You buy refillable at 200. You usually buy just refillable. Okay. 550 is legit curl potion. Yeah, like there's nothing else. So I'm not gonna put it there. If there's nothing else, you go above. That makes a lot of sense. I can explain that, no problem. 600 longsword dagger if you want more sustain. Okay, because this is more damage right now, but this is more survivability. I think both are fine. Hard lane, normal lane. Or if you have a potion already, you might just buy this instead. Because you have a potion, you don't want refillable. Okay. I feel like early game is very important to spend all your gold, or the majority of it. Because otherwise, like early game, let's say you're 100 damage, or like, sorry, you have 80 attack damage, and you buy a longsword. Bro, that's more than 10% increase your damage, is insane. But if you already have 300 attack damage and you buy a longsword, it doesn't matter as much, whatever, right? So early game buying, spending all your gold is very important. You're getting Storm again? Yeah, I've been getting Storm recently. It's been going okay. Yeah, I liked it. It's good. Gives me attack damage. I think it's good. I think biscuits and boots are viable as well. That's why in this guide I'm gonna talk about like that as well. Actually, I could open up my notepad so I don't forget some things. Like runes. Okay, magical boots. What to do if you have them here. Don't save my stuff. Go on. Do I need to save this? I could talk about... What was it again? I forgot. I'll remember later. Anyway. $700. I want to talk about item over boots. In my opinion, I'd rather just buy my first item before finishing boots always. So I never really recommend. I never included even the boots here. Look, in my opinion, like buying 1,100 each here, you should never buy boots. It's better to just buy curl, longsword, and dagger than to buy boots. In my opinion, like it's just better, right? And I guess here, for example, as well, I could put curl, longsword, and boots. Let's move this up. Here. 1,100. Right? And here as well, you could buy boots, but I'll put it here. In my opinion, it's not that good. In my opinion, actually, it's here. In my opinion, you shouldn't buy boots early. First item boots are just bad in my opinion because 25 attack damage got giga nerfed. And you need attack damage. So honestly, I'm just gonna remove it. Because I just think it's bad. I honestly think it's bad. Yeah. I really think it's bad. I'm gonna add this here maybe so I don't forget. I'm gonna forget about it. Maybe I won't. Okay, I'm gonna write in the notes. Don't buy tier 2 boots before first item. I think this is it. Don't buy tier 2 boots before first item. Very important. I think in my opinion you should never rush berserkers on Jinx. This is about Jinx, by the way. And Yunta in general. I don't think boots are that good early. Remember, for not bad, cat execution versus heavy lane. True, but yeah, fair. But it's gonna be here. I'm gonna see this one here. I'll put it there. right? Because on this item set I want to share. You know, I'm gonna like export strings, so people export copy to clipboard, whatever, so people can have it, you know, and use it. So I don't want to put the boots there, because then people will see it and they're gonna buy it, right? Compared to executioner, I mean, you know what it does, right? It uses healing. You only buy situationally, right? Or maybe I could do a blue ward for situational and a normal ward for personal preference. Yeah, I think I'll do that. This situational, this personal preference. And when this ward is personal preference. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, where were we? I was like 600 here. 650 boots, right? But if you don't have boots, right? If you have magical boots, at 650, you just buy longsword and dagger. Or you could buy curl and refillable. And I think that's fine. 700 is this and that. Okay. 750. Curl this potion or curl boots. That's fine, I think. Personally, I would go with this. Right? But both are good. If, let's say, I don't have a potion, or like, sorry, if I have a potion already, I might not buy this, I'll buy boots instead to spend all my gold. I might do that. Depends. It depends if you use my potion or not at the start. Most of the time you use your potion lane. Most of the time you really do use it. What hand is this? Okay, 850 cur, longsword. And this. Ooh, what do we have here? Marwev with the prime. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As the top side jungle 1050, not buying 3 longswords, damn. How can you kill enemy if you don't have more swords to staff the enemy more? Yeah, like you don't have that on ADC if you go Yuntal, unfortunately. Hello, hi. First time chat and you just give the prime like that? Thank you so much. Alright. This is 850. 900. Do we have anything in 900? How much is longsword double dagger? I don't recommend longsword double dagger actually. Because it's just bad. I had to go cut. Yeah. I'm just not gonna put anything at 1000. Bro, buy some pings. Don't buy pings on ADC. I'm gonna write it down in notes. Don't buy control wards. That's ADC. In my opinion, it's not good to buy control wards as an ADC. I think it's really not good. Save this, I guess. I really don't think it's good. I remember when I was low elo, I wasn't buying control wards. Then when I was around diamond, I was buying a ton of control wards. But then once I got challenger, I was never buying control wards. You know, it's like the bell curve. Don't buy control wards. It's not good. I don't buy control wards. I think they're just not good for ADCs. You should not buy them. It's not your job to buy control wards. Your items are the most expensive in the game. You should buy items. Otherwise, you're not doing your job, aka dealing damage. So how much is a longsword double dagger? 2 daggers are 500. 850. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Longsword double dagger is bad in my opinion. I'd rather have curl longsword than longsword double dagger. I really think curl is better than double dagger in my opinion. It just is. So I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay. So there's nothing in 900. Legit nothing. 950 is this and that. 1000. It's nothing. This is 1050. I'm gonna check the math real quick. 7, 8, 9, 1050. This is with the boot. Or if you don't want boots, actually this is a good option to do this. If you don't want boot, you buy curl, longsword, dagger. And I think I like this a lot more. So I'm gonna switch the position of this. And potion. Yeah, like, I just don't like boots early game. That's it. That's me. I don't like boots early game that much. But I sometimes buy them. Like, it's not like I never buy them. I'll just keep it personal preference. On the left and on the right here. Split by the ward. Buy whichever you prefer. I think that's better. It's just more healthy that way. Really is. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Cull enjoyer right now. Not gonna lie, I'm a Cull enjoyer. Only because Yuntal build path is just horrible. That's it. It's just BF's word slingshot. And you know what's cool here? You recall on 600. There's no scout slingshot. Scout slingshot is 600, see? Never buy slingshot. Slingshot is bad. Slingshot is bad. Slingshot is bad. I put it in the notes. Okay. Slingshot bad. It's just not good. It's not good. And buying Cull after you got BF, for example, is also fine. Okay. I need to write in my notes why Cull is so good with Yuntal. I'm going to explain that as well. It's basically like first item spike is less important, so spike is better. So Cull is perfect for that. 700. 750, 800, yes. 850, 950, 1050. This is that, okay. Anything 1150. 1150 could be this, and potion. I will not put it here. I don't think it's good to put it there. Some people like dagger instead. I mean, I could. Nah, I won't. Let's not make it this more complicated than it needs to be. 1200. Refillable. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Or boots and a potion, but I feel like it's not that good. And 2070 this, 300 BF plus scroll up. And you have 1200. Let's do this at 1250. Because I feel like this is another question that people might ask. I'm just thinking, okay, I upload this video, what are people gonna ask? People are gonna ask, what do I do if I have 1250 gold? 1250 gold plus 15 seconds. Okay? You just wait 50 gold. Or League, how much gold per second do you get? You get 55 per 10 seconds. Look. Oh, this is fandom. Gold. Okay. Let's see. You get 20.4 per 10 seconds. So if you need 50, that's like 25 seconds. Do I do the math right? 25 seconds-ish. But I'm waiting for it, I don't care. Brother, I'm waiting for it. Buy 4 longswords in 1 potion? That's 1400, no? I'd be tempted to wait 1200, no. At 1200 you don't. So I'm gonna put 1200 to 1249. Like legit don't wait more. Or actually 25 seconds I think is too much to wait. I don't know, where is the breaking point? I feel like... Nah, I'm waiting. Like personally I wait 50 gold. But I don't wait more than 50. Personally, like I'm stuck. I don't wait more than 50 gold ever in my life in base. I feel like you just lose out on tempo. You lose out too much. Which is not good. So yeah, definitely do not overweight for this. It's not worth it. Buy Cull, longsword, dagger, better. It's much better. Yeah, it just is. I'll make sure I did the math correctly. Make sure I can... Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I think this is it. Guys. And this is the first recall. So don't overwhelm. And we're gonna talk about... I think I'm gonna write in my notes. Talk about second recall. Like, it's important to wait for it. Yeah. Like, second recall is important, you know, because you recall first longsword. Second recall is like you have 800. What do you do? Curl and oh, I can't buy longsword. Well, you replace longsword with something else, you know, boots and potion, right? I feel like that's what you could do. I'm gonna talk about that. Just double check everything, and we are done. I might even use this item set myself. I don't know. I don't think I'll use this set myself because I'm already used to purchase stuff. But if people want to use this item set, I'll give it away, of course. We probably waste 500 plus on pink wards. It's not good in my opinion. It's really not. It's really not good to buy control wards in my opinion. It's just not good on ADC. It just isn't. How do I get out of plat by playing ADC? Only any tips? Exclamation mark tips. I made a ton of videos. Like, started in that playlist. Like, this playlist I made. I think I need to update it slightly. 11 months old. A lot of these guides, though, are still valid to this day. But most likely I will update at least this guide. I might update very soon. That's what I plan. But there's many guides here. Like, for example, the settings, you know. I still haven't changed my settings, really. How to build ADC in season. This I could remove. Like, this is outdated stuff, you know. Like, I need to sort it out. But, you know, a step-by-step early game guide. Yeah, that's good. Mid-game guide. Wave management. How I kite. Mistakes I was making. Macro stuff. Like, these ones are valid to this day. They're very, very good videos. Camera control. The build here we could just remove. Whatever. Some coaching videos are amazing here for sure. Very valid still. Yeah, that's a great place in my opinion. Like, there's so many good videos that I made. Jesus, I made so much content, but now I'm more focused on streaming instead. But it's okay. Because I do both still. And look, today I made 3 videos, guys. I'm very productive, you see? Good stuff. Alright. I think I'm ready to talk about this. I don't think I made a mistake. If I made a mistake, then so be it. I don't think I did. Stop the music. Alright. Let's see. Let me check my notes. Right. Let's say you actually okay. Let's say I want to make a YouTube intro somehow. I want to figure it out. What's the best way to introduce a video about this? Let's say it's your first recall and you have 700 gold. What do you buy? Well, you have options, but you could use this guide I made here, go to 700 gold and buy a curl and a dagger. Oh, you don't have that much gold, you have less, no problem, you scroll up, you have 500 gold, curl and a health potion. Oh, I have like 1100 gold, not enough for a BF sword. What do I buy? When you scroll down, you buy something from here. Right? Here I give you 2 options. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Starting with a couple things I need to get out of the way because they're so important, right? First, this assumes we start Yuntal, right? Yuntal right now on Jinx, in my opinion, a lot of people say this as well. We can all agree. Yuntal is just the best first item on Jinx, right? Not because the item itself is good by itself. No, if you want better early game, you could go Kraken Slayer, Collector, of course. But Yuntal is just better. You scale so well with this. It's insane gold value. It's amazing, right? The bad part is the build path. If you see here, if I remove my webcam for a second, Blog Sword, BF Sword, Slingshot, it's not the best build path, is it? Right? And because of this, we have awkward positions where, hey, if I'm at 700 gold, you could say I buy double longsword. Right? Double longsword. In our case, there's no double sword in the build path. And while you could buy double sword, the second sword could go into an LDR or something. In my opinion, it's much better to make use of Curl. Right? And now we go over Curl. Why is Curl so predominant in this build path? Look at that. There's Curl everywhere. What's happening? Is Curl OP? Well, because Yuntal doesn't have that much impact at the start of the game when you buy it, like Collector, Kraken, and so on, it's like delaying it a little bit and playing to get 2 items faster, which Curl does, right? This item allows you to just basically get like, what is it? Like 170 gold for free when you sell it or something like that. You just get that for free. And it helps you out in the early game because it gives you attack damage as well. So you just delay your first item slightly, which doesn't matter. Yuntal first is not that impressive. But you get your second item, third item, fourth item, everything faster because of it. And it allows you to get out of awkward situations where your gold is very awkward in the early game. Because you have Curl now and Longsword, which is 70 attack damage, which is enough to farm under turret easily. Turret shot hits caster once, you hit the minion once. You don't have to hit it twice. It's way easier to farm. You get more gold. You get your second item faster. It's amazing, right? So let's go over this now. I'm gonna do this like basically every 50-ish gold. I'm gonna tell you what to buy, and sometimes there are gonna be a couple more things to talk about. But let's say we invade and we die. Oh, I have 50 gold. You buy a potion, of course. We buy a potion, right? You should buy potions. They are giving you HP early game. It's good. Oh, I have 150 gold. You buy refillable. Refillable is honestly very amazing. It's very cool. But one thing here, let's say you died and you didn't use your potion. You still have your potion because we assume you started Doran Blade potion, right? That's what you start level 1. You died and you didn't use your potion. Do you sell potion for refillable? No, don't do it. Save your gold. You have 150, 200 gold. You have a potion already. Just don't buy anything. Trust me, no problem. Just, you don't need to sell your potion. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay. 250 gold. Here is the first time we have options, right? This here, Stealth Ward, I put it in the middle to signal the fact that you could buy what's on the left of it or on the right of it. You have 2 options, basically, right? You could buy a dagger or could you buy a refillable, right? Usually the first choice is what I would do. I would probably just buy a dagger. Unless, you know, I'm in a harder lane. I had to recall or I just died with 250 gold. It's probably tough. I'm probably going to buy a refillable stuff. You know, just buy a refillable. It's okay. Especially because another important thing to mention, most of the time you want to buy attack damage before attack speed. Very important. So important. Like it's so important, right? And speaking about that, also, you want to buy components for a Yuntal instead of boots early most of the time. I'm not a very big fan of buying boots early. That's why a lot of the times I play with slightly magical boots or whatever you call them. The rune, you know, there's a rune that gives you the free boots. If you have that, whenever you see boots, you just replace boots with a dagger, right? Or if you see boots and a potion, you replace the boot with a longsword, whatever, right? So if you have magical boots, don't worry about boots, you never buy boots early. But even if you don't have that rune, and you go Gathering Storm Absolute Focus, like I do right now, actually go for that, it's not a bad idea to buy tier 1 boots. I feel like they're valid. I prefer to buy attack damage first, and attack speed first, rather than get my boots, but it's up to you. But what's really important is that you don't buy tier 2 boots before you finish your first item. That's very important. In my opinion, tier 2 boots are just not great on Jinx before finish first item. It really isn't, honestly. Trust me on this one. They're giganers. They're not that good anymore. Alright. Now, 350 gold. Luckily, there's a longsword. Very nice. 400 gold. What do you 400 gold? Where you buy longsword and a potion. Because, hey, we can buy anything else. So, if you already have a potion, I advise you to not buy 2. I really don't buy 2 potions. Very rare. I don't think you need 2 potions. Because especially if you're in hard lane, it's like you're not gonna have a potion left over, you know. So probably gonna go buy one. Right? So yeah, you know, like don't overspend on potions. And another thing here, let's say you have 425 gold. Why buy a control ward instead of a potion? No, guys, you're an ADC, you don't buy control wards. Do not buy control wards on ADC, please. Some exception against Twitch, Evelyn, maybe, but no, don't buy control wards. Your items are the most expensive in the game. Don't buy control wards. Thank you. They are just a bait. You're an ADC, it's not your job. Your support is supposed to buy control wards in ward and stuff. You only ward with your trinket, which hopefully you use. You should use your trinket for sure in early game. It's your job in the early game to ward, but not buy control wards, okay? Now, 450 base is amazing. Cull. Cull is a great item. It's basically a second Doran sword. It's Doran blade, whatever. Helps you out early game a lot, a ton, right? It's 500. Cull and a potion. Amazing sustain. 550, there's nothing really. If there's nothing in these gaps, by the way, just go above 1. 550, you just buy Cull, potion, whatever, right? Now, 600. This is where things start to get interesting because all the examples here are like, you don't really recall with this little gold most of the time. You usually recall with like 800, 900, 1000-ish on average, right? So on 600, you could go Longsword Dagger, which is the most damage right now you could get. But, you know, let's say you're in a harder lane, right? Or a lane where there's not that much interaction, don't need the extra power right now. You could just buy a refillable, right? You could just go refillable potion and Cull. It's gonna help you. It's gonna finish your Cull faster, no problem. Here I would say up to you, both are correct. Consider if you need early power right now to fight, or if you're okay to just get some extra gold and so much sustain, why not? 650 Longsword boots. If you don't want boots, you have slightly magical boots, or you just don't want to buy boots, you replace the boots with a dagger and a potion. Right? We could actually just add this right now. Why not? Right? I just didn't think about this situation, I guess. I could just get longsword, dagger, and the potion, right? You can always do this. Alright. Look, we have options. Cool. We can always do things like this. Actually, I think I made a bit. No, never mind. I thought this is the same. Okay, no, perfect. Never mind. This is good. Yeah. We can do this as well. 700. Cull, dagger. Right? Here again, instead of dagger, you go Cull, refillable if you wish. Up to you, really. But personally, you know, if you can buy dagger, why not? Just go for it. 750. Very, very similar to above. You just add the potion here, right? 800. Cull and longsword. This is 800 territory is what like most people start to have, right? 800-ish. This is a very standard base. I usually like I just go Cull longsword most of the time. Remember, as an ADC, especially on Jinx, you have so much attack speed from your Q passive, your actual passive, little tempo, alacrity, right? So it's better for a DPS and farming in general to just buy attack damage early game as soon as possible, right? Cull longsword is also amazing. You can farm at the turret. It's great, right? But there's an exception here. This blue trinket here signals not an or, but a situational. If enemies have Soraka, okay, you can buy Executioner. That's fine. You can do it. If you think they have too much healing early game, you can buy Executioner. I don't think it's bad. It's great, especially because second item you can just go straight into Mortar Reminder, and you're good to go from there, right? But most games now just go Cull, longsword. Good job. It's an amazing buy. This is very standard. It's very good. You need to get used to Cull longsword because it's what you're gonna buy most of the time, unless you can afford BF, which are gonna go over soon. 850 Cull longsword potion. 800 the same thing. 900, but 950 Cull longsword refillable. Now you have refillable again. Refillable and Cull are just great early game items you wanna buy whenever you can, of course, right? 1000, the same thing here. 1050, instead of refillable, you could buy dagger, right? If you really think refillable helps you more, do it, but I advise to just buy dagger. Why not? You get stats. This also gives some sustain anyway, it's fine. right? 1,100. Here we have the option of buying same as above, but a potion, or you could go for some boots. If you want boots here, go for it. I think it's fine. You can get boots. Most of the time I don't, but you could. If you don't want this, you go boots. Up to you. It literally doesn't even matter that much. This is important. Cull longsword is important. Other thing, whatever. Some people are going to say boots are always better. Moment speed is OP. Some people are saying nah. You get Yuntal faster if you just buy dagger instead of buying boots. But again, up to you. Now, this is where it gets interesting. 1,200 range. This is very controversial. It's like, man, here is like, I'm depressed. I need 100 gold for BF sword. What do I do? Well, in my opinion, you should just buy Cull, longsword, dagger, and refillable, right? You should just buy this. This is great. It's a very good start. You get attack damage enough to farm the turret. It feels good. You get some attack speed as well. You get refillable. It's very good. Many small items. It feels great. Don't be too sad that you can't afford BF. This is also great. Gives you stuff. It's good, right? But now, what if I have 1,250 gold? Do I spend 25 seconds? Because, hey, gold is a resource, health is a resource, but time is also a resource. Do I spend some time to get some extra gold to buy BF? Yes. But now, if you have 2,240, do you wait? Do you not? This is basically my personal opinion, but you should never wait more than 50 gold in Fountain. It's bad, you lose minions, you lose tempo, you might not be on Drake on time, who knows what could happen. So many things could go wrong. So never wait more than 50 gold in base. Trust me, if you're 1,240 when you recalled, automatically go buy this and leave as soon as possible. Don't even think about waiting for this. Honestly, I would say you could even not just wait 20 seconds. You have 1,260, you don't even have to wait for BF. You go this, if you think it's important to be back in lane faster, do it, right? But at this point, I feel like it's fine to wait a little bit. Cool, and then of course if you have 1,300, you buy BF, of course. That's unfortunately, we have to buy BF sword. Yuntal build path needs to change. I actually have something funny to show you here. Yuntal build path, you look on the screen like that. Guys, look, Yuntal build path. This is what Yuntal should be, in my opinion, but it's not, unfortunately. But oh well, right? Until it is, we have to stick with the BF sword. Now, sometimes you have a ton of gold, and you can buy BF plus something else. Let's say you recall 2,000 gold. I recall with 2,000 gold. What do I do, Tony? Well, you buy BF sword, and then your leftover gold, which in this case would be 700, you just buy whatever it says at 700. You buy this and this, and you leave. Goodbye. Good. Amazing, very fast purchase. Because a lot of people, I feel like they waste too much time early game buying stuff. You want to be back in lane as soon as possible, right? So this will just help you to buy everything very fast. And it's going to make you get more resources overall in your games, which is very amazing. Cool. Another thing I want to talk about is this component called Scout Slingshot. It costs 600 gold, goes into Yuntal. Should you ever buy it? No, you really don't want to buy Slingshot. Always buying attack damage is better. If you have 600 gold, right? Let's look at 600. I recommend Longsword Dagger or Cull refillable. I never even mentioned Slingshot because Slingshot, in my opinion, is just not great. It does not help you at all. You just deal more damage if you buy a longsword by itself than if you buy Slingshot. It's insane, okay? It's just crazy. Cool. And last thing I want to talk about is the second recall. Let's say you recall and you buy Cull. You recall with 500, okay? You're forced to recall early. You buy Cull Potion. Your second recall, you recall with 700. And it's like you look at 700, we have Cull and Dagger. Oh no, what do I do? Well, when that happens, you basically like downgrade Cull to a longsword. Instead of buying Cull this, you buy longsword dagger or longsword boots because you have more gold, right? You could kind of mix and match things as you go, basically, right? You can just replace an expensive item that you already bought with something cheaper, right? That's what you can do. But it's usually not a problem because, again, most of the time you just recall with this amount of gold or BF sword, right? You never recall with when this happens. But if it does happen, just keep in mind no problem. You have long swords, you have daggers you can buy, you know. It is all good. Or let's say you recall first, you buy a longsword, you leave, then you just can't buy longswords anymore. When it's all longsword, you just buy an extra dagger. It's all good, right? Daggers are good for boots, are good for the slingshot eventually, Yunta, right? Don't be afraid of that. Cool. Hopefully this clarified some things. Yeah, tier 2 boots are a bait before first item, remember that. And that's basically it. Take care everyone. See you. That's the YouTube video. When should we upgrade tier 3 boots? Honestly, only after you finish your 100% crit. You buy this, run on, and then upgrade tier 3 boots. They're a bait. They're not that good. They are really not that good. Not worth spending 750 gold to upgrade them. They are really not that good. Oh, I forgot one thing. Where is it? I want to say something. What I want to say? But yeah, I forgot the fact that I'm gonna export this string here. Gonna copy to clipboard, and we are gonna post this on our Discord channel. If you haven't joined our Discord channel yet, you should. Here we have the link is in the description of every one of my YouTube videos, stream and everything. I have a channel called Build and Runes, and I post my runes and my build, and just copy the string. You copy the string, you go here to, here to paste copied set. You just copy paste, and you have this in your client now, and you can use it in your own games, which hopefully is gonna help you. Right, make it smaller. Okay, that's basically all I wanted. Then we were productive today, guys. We were very productive. Okay, I'm gonna actually post this right now on our Discord channel. I will post this right now. First recall shopping guide. I should make it so you see. Video coming out soon. Okay. I'm gonna update this as well. I will update this as well. Cool. Alright guys, today I didn't play that much League. Today I wasn't even sure if I wanna play League or not. I played a couple games, it was nice. But let's delete this, let's make some room. So much stuff here. Okay. Basically I just want to, I made 3 videos instead today, and I did them live, which whatever, you know, it's all good. So yeah, cool. That's basically it for today. I don't want to play more. I'll just chill for the rest of the day. I'll spend some time with my friends probably. Good. Thanks for being here, guys. Build revision, just changing collector into Yuntal. For the most part. But Yuntal LDR Infinity is better. Zeal item should be 4th right now. Because we just deal more damage that way. It's that simple, you know. But it's okay. It's good. Alright, guys, tomorrow I wanna play board League. Tomorrow we play League. Today I did things. I'll do things. And I'm gonna upload these videos tomorrow, day after tomorrow, around there. I'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll do the videos today later. Before I go to bed or something. At least make one of them. Oh yeah. Good. Take care everyone. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Let's stop the music. Bye bye guys. Goodbye. Thanks for being here. Even though I didn't really